Throughout the week, we've been building up to the start of a brand new championship season, and Blackburn Rovers will open up their campaign up against Charlton. And today, we hear from another Rovers fan about their thoughts and opinions about the match and more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. This time we're hearing from a Blackburn Rovers supporter as we edge closer to the start of the brand new championship season as Rovers gear up to take on Charlton. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, woo, football related. Oh, here, Rovskis. So yesterday we did have a chance to speak with a Charlton Athletic supporter. Today it's all blue and white, and I'm joined right here, right now with the BRFCS.com podcast host, should I say, Ian Herbert. So Ian, for my small corner of the YouTube audience, tell them a little bit about yourself and why on earth you support Blackburn Rovers.
Hi, well, I guess it's part geography and part jealousy. I was born in the area, but in a little town called Accrington. And at that time, Accrington didn't have its own club. It does now. They're doing quite well. And some cousins of mine stayed at our house one weekend. We wanted to do something with them. They were a lot older than me, and so the suggestion was to take them to the football. But I was deemed to be too young to go, and I wasn't happy about this, and apparently I kicked off big style. And so the next home game, I was taken on my own, and that was the start of a wonderful relationship. So I've been going now for, crikey, 50 years.
Blimey.
Scary.
We can edit that one out if you want. We can edit that one out, you know.
I think most people know that I've been going for quite a while. No, my first ever game was in 1969, which is it's too scary to think about. It really is. But as I say, part geography, I'm in the area, and part jealousy because my cousins got the chance to go and I didn't.
Well, you've seen the rise then, the Jack Walker rise and all the stuff beforehand, and now obviously the dip a little bit, and hopefully there's another rise on the horizon. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, okay, so Rovers transfer activity's been a little bit, it's quietish but bubbling a little bit. So far, again, there's still probably a couple transfers still to happen before the end of the window, but who, in your eyes, is going to be our transfer of the season?
Well, I hope that we haven't yet made that signing, because I think like many Rovers fans, we really, really do need to pay some attention to our defence, and I'm hoping that we're going to get a beast of a centre-back in that's going to do that job. As yet, it's proving elusive. I know we've been linked with the, let's just call him the young man from Man City. We've also been linked with a German, and I think we've also been linked this morning with a Croatian. So it seems like there's some activity on the horizon. I think that's crucial. The number of goals we conceded last season is way, way too high. So I'm hoping that will be the key signing. But in the absence of the players that we brought in so far, I think it might be Bradley Johnson.
Yeah,
I think he might just be the catalyst in midfield, just to give that defence some cover. So I think he might sneak in under the radar and prove to him most value. But obviously we hope that Gallagher will get 25 goals. And that Brereton will find some form, but of course he was last year's signing. But I'm going to go Bradley Johnson. Yeah,
I'm with you. I think that's an excellent pickup. Okay, so if you bumped into a Charlton supporter in the pub or in the middle of the street, and you were to tell them, I'm gonna exclude Bradley Dack because he always is everybody's pick. But if you were to tell them, you got to be careful with this guy come Saturday. Who's our danger man for any Charlton fans listening?
I think our best player at the moment is Lewis Travis. I'm not sure when you use the phrase danger man, I think you immediately are drawn towards the forwards and who might score goals. But I think Travis is the man that stops the opposition playing. I think he's the man that makes things happen. He drives forward from midfield and creates space for everybody else to do stuff. So I am really looking forward to him and Bradley Johnson playing together. If we can get some strength into that centre midfield, I think then that allows some of our flair players a chance to do something. So I'm looking at the likes of Adam Armstrong. Maybe Brereton will fight his way through. But obviously, Bradley Dack is the man, but he blows hot and cold, it seems, these days. So I just hope that we get him on a hot streak on Saturday.
Okay, now I'm gonna put you in the deep end a little bit here, because it's a who's who right now. We don't know, but for who's going to be in your starting 11 for Saturday, come match day?
Who would be mine or who
yours?
Do you think Tony will pick?
Not Tony's. Tony's got his own thing. I've got my thing. What's your thing? Who's got in your 11?
Well, I presume that Walton's going to be in goal.
Yep.
I mean, we've only seen him play for Wigan, obviously, except in pre-season friendly at Blackpool. I would like to see Nyambe right back. And depending on fitness, I'd like to see Bell at left back. I'm not too looking forward to Stuart Downing playing left back. That's not something that exactly gladdens the heart. Lenihan and Mulgrew, I think, at the moment pick themselves, pending the arrival of a beast of a centre-back, as we've discussed. Armstrong has been on fire, I think, pre-season, so I think he starts wide right. I'm a big fan of Joe Rothwell. I'd like to see him start wide left. Johnson, Travis in the middle, as we said. And then up front, I think you do have to still go with Dak and Graham. But I'd be amazed if Gallagher and Brereton didn't get a chance coming on as substitutes. I think Danny Graham's days of playing 90 minutes, as we discovered last season, probably gone. But he was Player of the Year last season, and I think we owe him at least a start. I understand from people who have gone to a lot of games, his pre-season form hasn't been all that, but it's pre-season. I don't get too excited about that. So I'd start with Dak and Graham up front, but expect to see Gallagher and Brereton to come on as well.
Cool. Yeah, I think on my predictions, not too for the lineup wise, it's not too off of yours. I think it's maybe a little slight change up top, but not. I think DG. I went with DG just to start. You don't want to throw all the youngsters in. Just you want some composed heads to kick us all off.
Yeah. Team that's come up as well, so I think an old head can add a bit of value there.
Yeah. Okay. Now another ominous question. Where are Rovers going to finish this season?
Well, we're going to record the prediction BRFCS podcast on Thursday night, and I've already nailed my colours to the mast on Twitter. I think we're going to finish 12th. But I'm saying that now in advance of this beast of a centre-back arriving. Last season when I did my pre-season prediction, I predicted 19th, but if we signed somebody with pace, I thought we could finish 15th. And the day after we recorded the podcast, we signed Adam Armstrong. And he finished 15th.
All right,
so I'm going to predict 12th. If we bring a beast of a centre-back in, I think 3 or 4 places higher than that is eminently possible. Okay. If you're 8th, 9th with 9 or 10 games to go, then, as long as the point differential isn't too great, you're in the conversation. I think for Rovers, that's as much as we could hope for. But I'd be bitterly disappointed if we didn't improve on last season and if we didn't finish top half.
Okay, yep. Well, that's not too bad a prediction. Okay, now we've picked Rovers' fate. Now, who is your tip for the top and your pick for the drop? Your top three, or your 3 teams that are going to get promoted and 3 teams that are going to go down.
Yeah, this is the hard one. I mean, if we knew this, I'd be placing a bet and I'd probably be contacting next from Barbados or somewhere like that. So the teams that come down with money. We know that. Some teams come down with money and confidence. Some teams just come down with money and they burn through it quite quickly. I think we did that when we came down. Fulham have something about themselves. I think with Scott Parker in charge there, they've still got some class. Of course, they've got Tom Kearney, who we know all too well, and they've got Dosh as well to bring extra players in. I think they look good. I think Leeds have kept Bielsa, and that's crucial. That whether they have the stamina to see it through, I think they're still one of my favourites to stay up there. And who would bet against Neil Warnock? Again, he's going to come down with money, and he gets teams promoted from the Championship. Okay. So if I had to say one from the playoffs, I think Cardiff will be the one that would most teams would fear if they drew them in the playoffs. But I don't think Huddersfield will be there. I think they'll struggle. I think Bristol City are spending a lot of money as well, so I think they'll be part of the conversation. But I will go Leeds, Fulham, Cardiff.
Okay, and at the bottom end?
The teams coming up again, it's never easy. Charlton, I think, are a lot of people's favourites to struggle. So Saturday is an acid test in many respects. If we beat them, people will say, oh yeah, but it's only Charlton. And if we don't beat them, people will say, oh my God, it's Charlton, and we didn't even beat them. So I think it is important to get off to a good start. I think they'll struggle. They're a club in crisis all the time with their ownership. So I think they'll be down there. Reading, not so sure about them. I think they're weak. And another team in blue and white hoops, QPR as well. I think they might get sucked down into it. Maybe Millwall. I think they'll be on the fringes of it. So I'm going for 3 southern clubs, I think, to struggle. So let's say Charlton, Reading, and QPR.
All right.
Don't go for blue and white hoops this season.
Okay. So what else have I got for you? Okay. If you had a magical wand, you can whip it around the championship and take one player from anywhere in the league and make him a Blackburn Rovers player. Who would you take?
If you'd asked me this a few weeks ago, I'd have said that Pontus Jansson at Leeds is looking unsettled and he's a beast of a centre-half and we should be all over that.
Yep.
But he's gone to Brentford. So I suppose we could magic him around, but I think one of the best players in the division is at Fulham, and I think it's Ryan Sessegnon. I think he's destined for great things. I think we could just about squeeze him in on the left side of our defence, or maybe left side of midfield. I think he could do a job for us there. I would be surprised if Fulham aren't in the running for promotion in January. I'd be surprised if he ends the season with Fulham. I think he'll find his way into the Premier League. I think the lad is destined to be a star.
Yep. I agree with that. Okay, now here's the all-important money question. Prediction time. What's the final score going to be Saturday against Charlton?
We're going to start off slowly. I'm expecting a bit of a rollicking from TM at half-time and then 2-0 in the second half. I'm expecting Armstrong to chip in with one, and one from one of our substitutes, whether it's Brereton or Gallagher, to get the other. But I think we'll keep a clean sheet.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. That's my nervous. I think we'll score goals for fun. It's just... we need a clone Lenihan, and then we'll be all right about that.
Yeah, or bring in the beast, as we say.
Bring in the beast, the beast from Bournemouth, or whatever. See how his name is spelt? It's like Bournemouth, nearly the German fella. The behemoth. The behemoth. Okay, well, Ian, that is all I got for you. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to speak to you, or at least hear from you post match on Saturday.
Yeah. I'll look to do that and give the hot off the press feeling as what goes on. Obviously, I hope it'll be good news, but we'll keep our fingers crossed and get off to a good start. But it's been a great pleasure.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I'll let you get out of here, but don't go anywhere.
Cheers.
That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. And if you do, smash the subscribe, boys and girls. New videos pretty much every flipping day here, boys and girls. If you wanted to get involved with the channel, whether as a Blackburn Rovers supporter, an opposition supporter, get in touch with me, whether it's on the old YouTube or hop over to Twitter. Follow me at Roverseas. And it's actually scrolling right down there. Perfect timing, computer. Scrolling at the bottom there. Head over to at Roverseas. DM me that way and say, hey, I want to be a supporter for the Rovers losers for the next match. So get involved with me over there. And yeah, folks, that's it. So it's wrapped up in a nice little dicky bow. Obviously, hopefully, fingers crossed. Now we can go out and get the win. Tomorrow we'll get the verdict of Cass the Cat, what she thinks will happen with Rovers opener against Charlton Athletic. Anyway, folks, I'm going to let you get out of here. Thumbs up, subscribe. Ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.